Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For the last 8 years I've been working in medical device industry and mostly in sales. And for the last 6 years I've been running my sales agency. And if 10 years ago someone would have told me that this is how my career would look like, I would most likely didn't believe that person. Because I couldn't even imagine that I would choose to run my own business, that I would take risks that I had taken, and I would meet amazing people that I had met over this journey. And I remember 8 years ago when I was fresh out of university, I was nervous but excited about my career, about the options for my career. And as you all know, it's not that easy to make that choice when you're just fresh out of school and when you're searching for options. But at the time, I knew 3 things. The number one, that I have master's degree in biomedical technology. That should be a good base that you can apply to a variety of industries like pharma, medical devices, biotech. So that was a good start. Number 2 was that for some reason, I knew that I like business more than science. Even though historically I spent 8 years actually in sciences and medicine before, which, business was something that I didn't focus on. And yet I realized how much I enjoy business projects. And number 3, I knew that I want to work in medical device industry because that industry fulfills my desire to stay close to medicine, to stay close to healthcare, because I wanted to contribute to that. And it's just a very dynamic industry to be in. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that I wish I knew at the time. I had known when I started my career, but I know now. But before I begin, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and share your comments and questions, and I'll try to address them as soon as I can. First, now I know that sales profession and being in medical sales can teach you a great amount of patience, and also it teaches you how not to take any comments or actions of people around you personally. I know other professions can teach you those things too, but I think being a salesperson, you are being exposed to those interpersonal interactions on a day-to-day basis, and especially when you are just a beginner, you're just starting working in this area, you want to perform, you want to see results right away. But it doesn't work that way in medical sales because it's a long game versus a short game. So you need to learn how to be patient. You need to learn how to stay positive, stay motivated and persistent without feeling that if someone didn't reply to your email or someone didn't answer the phone call, that something is wrong, or those people do not like you, or they don't want to deal with you. You need to be patient in order to maybe make a few steps, few phone calls, few emails before you see the result. And one more thing to remember is just being in medical sales, you are dealing with very busy people, because you are calling on doctors, nurses, and business managers or hospital managers. Those people are extremely busy. So for them, sometimes your matter, like your question, your product is important to you because you want to move ahead with it, because you feel pressure that you just sell it. But for them, maybe in the moment, it's not what they are interested in. It's not in their circle of primary interest. And they would just ignore it, but not because there's something wrong with you. It's just the moment and time. And this is why it's important to stay patient. And you're building up that patience, and you're building up that feeling that it's not about you, nothing personal here. It's just business, and maybe wrong time, but that's okay. I'll follow up in next month, or something like that. So you just need to build your presence and build a relationship. And that all takes time. So patience is the key. At the beginning of my career, I went through phases where I felt that maybe I said something wrong, or maybe I did something wrong and people were just not replying. And it took me some time to realize they were just busy, and they would get back to me when they have a chance, or they would inquire about the product that I was talking about maybe a month ago now, because now it's an appropriate time for them to actually pay attention to it. And it is on their radar. It was on their radar. It's just not right away that they wanted to talk about it, and that's okay. Second thing that I know now, and I want to mention, is that saying yes and taking risks takes you quite far in your career. The reason why I'm saying it is because at the beginning, when you're just starting, you have doubts sometimes. Are you good at it? Are you not good at it? Can you deliver? Can you not? But I was given an opportunity to become an independent sales agent quite early in my career. And at the time, it seemed too early, actually. But I still said yes, and I had a goal to succeed in that because I wanted to learn how to build business. So I said yes to the first opportunity, and then a few more showed up, and I wasn't sure, and I had some nervousness inside me thinking, can I deliver on those on those projects at the same time, or I can't. But instead of doubting myself, I just said yes to them, and I had a goal to succeed, and I had a goal that I will deliver, and I did, and that helped me so much. It helped me to build my career further and build my agency further. So I'd say, knowing now, always say yes to an opportunity when it presents itself. But don't focus on doubts, because it's not productive. Just try to succeed, try to work on the opportunity that is in front of you. And third thing that I'd like to mention, and I know now, that being a fair and respectful person in general is a good quality to have even in a highly competitive business. The reason why I'm saying it, that medical sales is a very competitive environment, and people working in that industry, they're very type A goal-oriented types of individuals. And sometimes that competitiveness causes people to choose the dark path and do some things behind someone's back just in order to win. But I think if you stay fair, if you have your boundaries, you know what you're doing, and you know your competitors, and you know your strength, but you still act on certain things properly without going behind someone's back, I think it serves you a favor, because that would help me to build my career as well. I met some people in the industry because of my competitors. I was able to build relationships not only with my customers and companies I was working with, but also my competitors, and they actually recommended me or introduced me to other people in the industry, which I am very grateful for, because those people played a role in my current career, in my current situation. I'm saying thank you to my competitors for it, because I think we just were able to have a respectful working relationships, and I think it is an important thing to do. So I hope you learned something from my story, and if you are considering getting into medical sales, reach out to me, write your comments or questions, and I'll try to reply to them. I know that I'm getting more and more questions nowadays, and sometimes I don't have time to reply to all of them. So I am thinking of setting up a webinar, a live webinar, when you can sign up for it and ask me questions live, or maybe submit questions for me, and I'll just reply to them. I'll spend time replying to them. Please stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. You will find this information here on YouTube and also on my Instagram page and my LinkedIn page. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.